Going to do a quick video on how to replace the water pump in a 2012 Prius. Of course, this will work for several other versions as long as you're running the electric water pump. What you want to do first is drain your coolant, and down there on the bottom corner is the drain valve. Now I always use a pan. I capture the coolant and reuse it because there's really no point in wasting the money. Once the coolant's most of the way drained out and has pretty much quit leaking out of the drain valve, then you want to bring it over your pan over here, put it underneath your water pump. Up here, you want to take this cover off right here, then take your air box cover off, and then take your air box off. But to get that out of there, you want to be careful. Unhook this from that and slide that off. There's a little tab right there. Hold on, if I can get my finger off out of the way. You just pry that little tab right there down and it'll slide off of this clip. That'll give you a little bit extra room. And then, here's our water pump. Let's see here. All right, so water pump sets in there. Basically, this is your top because your plug's right here. So you got 5 different bolts in this thing. You got 2 long ones that go right here, 2 shorter ones that go over here, and the shortest one goes right here. It's very important to get that short one right there because that will enable the water pump to completely seat. And just real quick, it's a 12 millimeter that you'll need to unbolt the water pump. And then this pump is very stiff, which is one of the problems it was having. So since this is a car for my brother-in-law, we went ahead and opted to go ahead and spend the money on replacement since it's a freebie job. I want to make sure he doesn't break down, because if he breaks down, I got to go pick him up. And I don't want to do that because he works night shift. Take your wheel off. The fender liner's missing off of this car because I got to put it back on. But basically, there's a cover that goes right here. You take it off. That allows you access to your 3 bottom bolts. You can get your 2 top bolts up here. And you can pull the water pump pretty much straight up out of the way. Stick the new one in. Fill your coolant. It's not a hard job. I think I've been in it about 15-20 minutes so far already. And I'm getting ready to put it back together.